Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to do another story on a school shooting because it's completely out of fucking control. Like I said yesterday, the reason why these people are dead is because your government, your police, your sheriff, it's their fault. They made it a soft target. Even here in Charlotte County, this motherfucking Nazi prick himself, when you go to a school, has a sign that you can't have anything to defend yourself. You can't have a knife, you can't have a gun, you can't have anything. You almost literally cannot defend yourself even with your fucking hands. This stupid ass Nazi prick is doing exactly what Nazi Germany did. Period. As you can see here by the article, police increase presence at schools after shooting. Guess what? It's your fucking fault that they're dead because you made it a soft target. If we had our constitutional rights back where we could bring what we wanted to school, guess what? That shit goes down, man. Just like every city that has banned guns, crime is up. Every city that has lots of guns, crime is down. Wake the hell up. No, I'm not saying every kid should have a gun, but when you make it a goddamn soft target, what the fuck do you think's going to happen? Like I said, I have video and pictures. You go to Charlotte County schools, you have lost all constitutional rights, federal offenses, because this Nazi motherfucker, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL, wants to be a full Nazi. Socialist, fascist Nazi. But this is happening everywhere. I'm going to do the screen reader here in a second. The schools here are already like a jail and prison. It's literally like they're getting them ready for jail and prison, and it's like being in jail and prison because they fuck with you all the time at school. This is not America. Are you kidding me? What the hell do you think our founding fathers would do and say if they saw this shit right now? Jesus, back when the red coat freaking police were here, they fought them just for taxes and violating the Fourth Amendment, just writing their own shit and coming into your house. Wake up, damn it.
Police increase presence in schools after shooting. By Lauren Coffey and Ann Easker. Staff writers. While the latest school shooting was nearly 200 miles away, local officials are working to ensure that students here feel safe. The safety and security of our students is of highest priority, said Katie Heck, spokesperson for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. We have safety and security plans in place, and our deputies train frequently in order to ensure the most effective possible response to school critical incidents. CCSO's Juvenile Unit met with the Charlotte County Public School Security and Emergency Management Supervisor, Dave Lupinity, Thursday to have conversations about the status of Charlotte County campuses, Heck said. Also, understanding that parents across the country were likely concerned about sending their children to school Thursday, the Community Affairs Unit began compiling information for parents to use to talk with their children about emergency preparedness, both at school and in other venues. While officials' response plans remain under wraps should a school shooting ever happen on campus, officials in Charlotte and Sarasota counties expressed confidence in those plans, while increasing law enforcement presence at schools Thursday. The school district asked for additional support on campus, Northport Police spokesperson Josh Taylor said. As far as the high school, it's good because we already have 2 school resource officers there. And in Venice, the police chief was there, so even with other agencies, they're doing what they can to ease concerns. In Charlotte County, the sheriff's office has a certified school resource officer at each school in the county, with the exception of the 3 public schools in the city of Punta Gorda, which are covered by the Punta Gorda Police Department. In addition to the school resource officers, we ensure that deputies assigned to districts that contain a school are familiar with the campus layout and campus-specific hazard plans, Heck said. Many deputies took the opportunity to stop by schools in their respective districts Thursday and refresh themselves on the layouts, Heck said. In Punta Gorda, Chief Pamela Davis, Captain Norm Nara and Public Information Officer Dylan Renz began discussing plans several weeks ago to have all patrol officers conduct tours with the agency's SROs. This is a part of every officer's initial training, but we want to make sure that they are as familiar with the schools as they need to be, Renz said. We have also invited any of the Charlotte County deputies that want to become more familiar with the schools to make arrangements for tours as well. Patrol officers conducted extra patrols at the schools throughout the day Thursday, particularly during arrival and dismissal times. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office also increased patrols around its school campuses before and after school. Parents may notice an increase in marked units on or around school campuses around arrival and dismissal, which is intended to reassure the community that local law enforcement prioritizes the safety of our community and the children within it, said Douglas Johnson, Creative Communications Specialist for Sarasota County Sheriff's Office in an email. Enhanced presence is something we work to achieve on a regular basis, and we are very confident in the plans we have here locally. Johnson did not have an exact number of increased officers, since our deputies, by default, are mobile and move around. Northport alone has 4 school resources officers and a sergeant who oversees them. 2 of those school resource officers are in the high school. NPPD also does drills in the summer to ensure every officer and firefighter knows the nooks and crannies of the buildings, should they respond to a more local threat. With this threat we've had 18, nationwide, this year, already, Taylor said. But I think it hits more closely to home because it is closer to home. But all the training we do is with the thought process it could easily happen here.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done...
for life hating so much.
Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's
just
getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time, we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
County, this is Sheriff County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.